Nors paskutinį kartą dabartinis Kauno Žalgirio ekipos vyriausiasis treneris Šarūnas Jasikevičius Tel Avivo Maccabi klubo marškinėlius vilkėjo prieš 12 metų, Izraelyje visi prisimena 2 kart su Maccabi klubu Eurolygos čempionu tapusį lietuvį. Apie neblėstantį Jasikevičiaus populiarumą ir auksinius laikus Tel Avivo klube kalbėjo krepšinio žurnalistas Barda bei geri Šaro bičiuliai, buvęs Maccabi trenerių štabo narys ir dabartinis Holono Hapoel vyriausiasis treneris Danas Šamiras ir buvęs Jasikevičiaus bendraklubis Maccabi gretose Guras Šelefas.
We spent 2 years here, and these were great 2 years. It was a big part of Maccabi's golden days. And last year I came also to see him before the game here. So we made it a little tradition.
Every season to meet each other during the Euroleague pregame, yeah.
Yeah, and I was here with Ceska, so we played against each other. He was playing still in Žalgiris. Having him as a player, it was 12, 13 years ago. We didn't know he will become such a great coach. And now for me it's a pleasure. I've come to watch, to see what he's doing, to get inspired, and I really think he's great.
Look, everyone remembers Šaras for all the great years that he had here. He played 2 seasons, he won back-to-back titles. After he left, they were stopped in the finals, obviously. But Šaras had this, he had his way with the fans, that they loved him. And it was special. It was kind of a closure for him to get back to the place where, he won it all. Like, he managed to reestablish a dynasty that was just, they were searching to get back to be on top, and this is exactly what he gave them. So, just having the knowing of such a guy being a candidate to perhaps one of the most desired, I would say, coaching jobs in the whole continent, yes, that was something that was truly big.
First of all, it's good to see Šaras every time. We're going to see him a lot because he's a great coach now, and he's going to be a great coach even more in a few years. Always good to see friends, players you played with before, so it's a good opportunity.
2 sezonus Tel Avivo klubo gretose praleidęs Jasikevičius jau tuomet anot pašnekovų demonstravo būsimo trenerio bruožus. Nenuostabu, kad 2003–2005 metų laikotarpyje Šaras buvo viena kertinių figūrų Pini Geršono treniruojamo Maccabi klubo gretose.
Yeah, well, we had a very good team, with him and a big 3 players, him and Vucic and Anthony Parker, and they were doing it on their own. We help them. This is how it is always with good players. You help them win, you help them succeed. But with these guys, especially with him, it was very easy. They did a lot of things on the floor that usually coaches do. And we're in the business already long enough to appreciate stuff like that. When you have players like this that in the main stage, in the biggest games, they do things that usually you have to prepare, you have to teach, you have to coach for a long time. They used to do it very easily, understood the game. It was a lot of fun.
You know Šaras more than me, and you know that Šaras is a special guy on the court and off the court. Coach Gershon said maybe 10 years ago, they asked him who is going to be, from all your players, who's going to be a good coach. So he said Šaras can be a great coach, and he said maybe Gur Šelef can be a coach, but Gur Šelef don't want a player like Šaras, so he's not a coach now. No, I'm just kidding. But as you saw, Šaras as a player, his understanding and his passion to the game, you could understand he's going to be a great coach, and he is a great coach now.
Laikas bėga ir daugelis dalykų grimsta į užmarštį. Tiesa, tai atrodo negalioja Jasikevičiaus populiarumui Tel Avive. Atvykęs su Žalgiriu į Izraelio žemę, Šaras ir dabar yra medžiojamas nusifotografuoti kartu norinčių krepšinio gerbėjų bei pakalbinti vyriausiai žalgiriečių trenerį norinčių žurnalistų. Tel Avive kalbinti Izraelio krepšinio pasaulio atstovai turėjo ką pasakyti ir šią temą.
Šaras tasted some good, good days in other places. Panathinaikos, Barcelona, won the Euroleague with 3 different clubs. But for Maccabi, everybody in Israel, these days are special. I mean, nobody ever copied these 2-3 years that we had here together, the type of basketball that we played, the excitement here, and that's why he's like Obama over here, or Bruce Springsteen. And now he's also in the business, so people remember.
Sharas, in history of Maccabi Tel Aviv, there was a lot of foreigner players. Not all of them was able to win 1 or even 2 European championship. But what makes Sharas very special is that he was a leader on the court and off the court, and his character, you can see him, you can feel him when he's on the court and off the court, and people still remember those years that Sharas has with Maccabi, one of the best years of in the history of Maccabi.
Sharas magic, baby. It is what it is. It's Sharas is I believe that it's going to be the same way even if he would have gone to Greece because that's him. He's got a great personality. I mean, in a way that what he used to do on the court, the magic that he used to do, we're talking a 4-time Euroleague champ, so it counts for a lot more than that. Plus, he's got it. He's got the it factor, so always helps. Besides the fact that he's a tremendous coach, and I think that I've said that I think everyone likes him because the one thing that you can say about him, he's a true professional. The understanding that he has of the game is remarkable. I believe that you have to go through a lot and watch a lot of games just to try and understand the level of what he's managed to achieve here, and it's special.
How many coaches of opponent's team or players of opponent's team are being honored every time they are here in Israel? I mean, I'm talking about also Šaras effect.
Well, wow, that's a tough question. That's a tough question because when you look at, Šaras had a great influence wherever he played, and you don't see that quite a lot. I do believe that perhaps every former player, such as, for example, I'll say David Blue because he's supposed to come for a visit in Tel Aviv in a few weeks, so obviously he's going to get honored. All the players that used to play here, they treat him with respect as soon as they land here. But with Šaras, a guy who's a relic in a way from that great team of the early 2000s, you can't get any better than that, obviously.
Šarūnui Jasikevičiui tapus treneriu, seni bičiuliai ir žurnalistai Izraelyje nepamiršta sekti ir Kauno Žalgirio komandos rezultatų, kurie kol kas maloniai stebina ir Izraelio krepšinio visuomenę.
Then he was assistant coach and we're texting here and there. And then he started coaching and started watching the team. And usually you watch a team and you kind of see what the coach is doing. And pretty quickly I told everybody he knows what he's doing. And I think it's no surprise anymore. And I just told him what I really think. It's the best thing for me to watch in the Euroleague. I watch a lot of Euroleague. I enjoy Žalgiris the most because of how they play, because of how they do it, both ends of the floor. And it's no surprise that they're successful. I mean, there will be some good days and bad days, like everybody. This is not the most talented team in the Euroleague. But I think as a coach, it's very, like I said, inspiring to watch Žalgiris and to try even to do stuff that they do.
The team is, I would be crazy to say otherwise, but in a way, everyone knew that they're going to be a surprise, and they knew they're not going to be a surprise because with Coach Šaras, you knew that obviously you have to to expect good things from this team. But to get them this early on, I think that's a surprise in a way. The roster is very nice. It was very, very hard to tell if it's better than the one they had last season because, again, when you have such a great coach on the lines, you know that probably he's going to get the maximum of whatever that he has on the court and on the bench, obviously.
Interviu pabaigoje Guras Šelefas papasakoja apie legendą, susijusią su Maccabi Žalgirio rungtynėmis 2004 metais Izraelyje. Stebuklingai prie žalgiriečius išsigelbėjusius Maccabi žaidėjus ištraukė tolimas Guro Šelefo perdavimas tritaškį pataikiusiam Derikui Šarpui. Anot sklandančios legendos, labai aukštai siųstas kamuolys adresato šiais laikais nebūtų pasiekęs ir būtų lietęs dabartinio arenoje esančio video kubo konstrukciją.
It's amazing because even if I forget this game and I forget this moment, so people are still talking about this and it was 13 years ago. Actually, I did the same thing I did in practices, which is pass the ball. And I saw people are leaving, people are crying, but you know, it never ends until it ends, and we were lucky, only luck.
One of the Israelis coach, Dan Shamir, told us that back in the day there were no cube on the ceiling in this arena, and he said if it had been the cube, the pass wouldn't have made Derek Sharp. What do you think?
We tried this, we heard all the stories about this game and these seconds, and we tried this pass. Even with the cube, everything went well.
So you tried after that pass?
Yes, always, always.